Hello family, Tom Ray from Mr. Mold, and today is the first part in a six-part series geared toward real estate professionals and what you need to know and how to handle when mold comes into one of your transactions. So they're gonna be quick 2 minute, between 2 and 4 minute sessions where I talk about different things that you're going to have to handle if you are, again, either on the listing side or the buyer side, or if you are a mortgage person or a real estate attorney, any kind of real estate professional. This is the stuff that you'll need to know in order to successfully handle any issues that come up, and how to make sure that it doesn't derail the transaction. Okay, so first thing I'm going to go through is the equipment that I have here and a couple of reports. Let's say, for instance, you have a property and there's mold, whether you're on the buy side, the sell side. Mold comes up in a property and you have to have a mold professional come in. First thing is you have to determine if it's an inspection or an estimate. The difference between the two is simple. A inspection is where you come in like a home inspection and you are looking to discover problems, uncover issues, constructional defects, and anything else that might lead to or has created a problem pertinent to mold. So let's say, for instance, you get an inspector. He comes in, goes in the basement. It's a finished basement. The inspector should be able to find a problem. Even if it's behind a sheetrock wall, he should be able to find it. If there's a crack in the foundation, various types of equipment is used, and you pay for an inspection. Also during an inspection, testing happens. It could be an air test, which uses one of these air cassettes with a pump, okay, and basically they'll collect an air sample. That generates a lab report, and basically if you go into the lab report, it's an Excel spreadsheet, and it goes into all the different type of molds that are in the property. Whenever testing is executed, there should be an outside test called the baseline that's also executed so that the indoor air could be compared to the outdoor air. That's how you tell where normal is, and that's how you see if there's a problem. So you look at the types of mold, you look at the numbers, and that's really where the mold inspector should interpret the results to you and tell you what the status of the air quality is. Another type of test would be a direct surface test, and that's used with something like this, which is a swab. This swab is directly put right up against any kind of mold growth or suspect mold growth. Again, that would generate a lab report. That lab report would tell you the type of mold, the concentration, is it toxic, is it not? And that's something, again, that's usually driven out of an inspection. An inspection, on average, we charge about $199 to $249, depending on the size of the property. And then the testing is additional, usually between $125 and $250 per test, depending on who you use. We charge about $125 a test. If you go over 5 tests, we actually charge $99 a test. So just so you know, that report's generated, and once that's generated, you get a full report which tells you the findings, what has to be done. In an inspection report that we do, you look at it, we have a remediation section, we have a treatment process, we talk about how long it's going to take, what the cost is, and it also talks about a warranty. Any type of mold work that's executed should come along with a warranty. We give a standard 1-year warranty that could be extended up to 10 years. Make sure that whatever work you have done, you're getting a warranty for it. So basically that's an inspection. That's what comes of it. An estimate is simple. An estimate is where you know you have mold. You don't need to have the house inspected, or you don't have to discover if there's any defects. You know what the issue is. You just want a price to have the issue cleaned up. That's when you get an estimate. An estimate will not stand up against a transaction, meaning, let's say you're trying to negotiate with a buyer to get some money taken off the price of the home because there's mold. An estimate isn't really sufficient. You need an inspection report. Or let's say you're a renter and you want to prove that your house has mold or your apartment has mold, and you want to take your landlord to court to break the lease. You're not going to be able to do it with an estimate. You need an inspection. An estimate, again, is something where only when you know you have mold, there's no legal issues, there's no transactional issues, you just want to get a price to clean it up, then you get an estimate. An estimate is free. We provide free estimates in the New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Massachusetts. And, if you have any other questions, give us a call here. I want to make this segment short, so I'm going to end it here. But again, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or email me. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.